Good morning. For whatever reason, I feel like okay. I'm just off today. Like I don't know, like that sixth sense like something might happen off today. Hate it. Hate it. Um, but I can't help but like feel it and it's bizarre. Also, I don't know if you can how well you can see it in this lighting. You can kind of. So we're just gonna get that out of the way and discuss that. There's a little bit of space between my bathroom counter and the wall, but my window comes out like a little bit into that gap, like halfway out, because it's got a little lip, and my hairbrush had fallen in there. So I leaned in to grab it, and in the process, like full on sent my forehead into this corner and all but knocked myself out. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Um, Legitimately was considering going to the ER. Like it hurt. So I don't know. But anyway, let's jump into our gameplay so you don't have to see my disgusting laundry bin in the background. Boom. Excellent. Okay. So we are going to resume game. I need to make sure that I have the right. Yes, I have it plugged in properly. Turn that up. Good to go there. Okay, and then we are actually gonna go to manage worlds. We can see anything. Go to manage worlds, but I didn't do anything. So yeah. Um and then let me just real quickly throw this. What is that? Oh, in there. Cool. Okay. Um, so I'm thinking I want to build. I don't know. I don't know where I want to build. I kind of want to build in Sulani. Feel like I don't play in Sulani very often. Let's go with what is this? It's residential. Okay. Let's build on what looks like a shipwreck. I don't think I've ever actually looked at this lot. Interesting. Is this like the airplane in Strangerville? Interesting. All right, let's bulldoze it. I do like want to check it out in a different save, I guess, but not this one particularly. Okay. So I want like I mean it's pretty much gorgeous the whole way around. So let's go. We're doing this in a super bizarre fashion. I don't have too much of a plan, to be honest. I'm winging it. I think I want a big good morning. Well, good morning for me. It is good to see you. Welcome in. I think I'm trying to I'm not I don't think I am. At least until I rage quit. I am thinking about building a new 100 baby house in Sulani just because I don't play in Sulani that often. But it's gonna be a trust the process um kind of chaos build. I'm not gonna lie. I don't I don't build like a normal like a quote unquote like normal simmer. Like I do things by room. So like for this, I want this to be like the dining room. I think we're gonna use a lot of eco lifestyle. But I think I want that to be white. Um that it's gonna be an expensive house though. I won't lie. That's a huge dining room. I didn't realize how big that was. Which is also why we trust the process. That's 6. And that's 5. I feel like that's a plenty big enough room though. Just like a nice dining room area. I'm not doing anything like crazy then. Sonic's over. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are going to be working on building a new 100 baby house. You want this, Sonic? You want that one? You want Sonic Boom? That one? No. Not this one? Okay, I heard you. Calm down. PJ Masks? No. Show me. PJ Masks? No? Give me like, I'm sorry. Give me like, ah! Hold on. All right. Bat Wheels? I think you're just having fun saying no at this point. Do you want to watch this? Yeah? Yes? Okay. uh, okay. It was. My sneezes are like OP, and I don't know why. Hello, welcome in. All right. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna do a lot of eco lifestyle. I think the windows for eco lifestyle. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So probably a lot of eco lifestyle. Um, I am doing good. How are you? We are rebuilding our 100 baby house. We're building this one in Tulani just as kind of like a change of pace, but I am kind of a chaos builder, so it is very much going to be a trust the process situation. I kind of want to just do one floor or try to do one floor. I think that that would be easier. Of course. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm always up for chatting and seeing how you guys are doing. I appreciate it. All right. And then doorway. Okay, so I'm thinking archways from room to room. For sure. Or possibly open floor plan. Maybe open floor plan for more of like a beach house vibe. Although I feel like I've been in beach houses before that have like a separate dining room. But everything else is kind of more open, so I don't know. And then I feel like naturally we have to have a kitchen right next to it. Makes the most sense to me. Um, hmm, which makes me wonder if we turn this. This is why I say that I'm kind of the chaos builder. Um, because a lot of people do like shells and then kind of work around that. I'm the kind of person that I'm like, honestly, I feel like my builds end up so much better when I kind of build as I go. Like as I make money, I feel like those end up way better. Um, so yeah. And then I think what I want to do is I think I want a door. I do kind of want one of the big doors, but at the same point in time, I don't because it takes up so much room. Like, I love it, but also, do we do it? Do we extend the dining room back out even though I just shrunk it? Which again, chaos build. Um, okay, so do we bump that back out? Get rid of those and put that there. And then switch this back to this way. What do we think? What do we think? Also, things will change. Like I said, I'm just kind of trying to map stuff out a little better. Rowan's watching Home, and I love the music from Home. It's like the best. Um, okay. Maybe just 3. And then we would bump that up like 2 and then make the foundation just a little wooden pegs. I thought we got some. Am I crazy? Oh, I guess they're just base game? Yeah. Okay. I thought it was like Island Living. But I guess yeah, it's just base game. But yeah, just like a little foundation like this. Um, you know, nothing too crazy. It's just a little something. Maybe a little bit bigger. Like that big. Yes. I am already. I love it, and it's 2 rooms. I'd say the answer is yes. Okay. Uh, we may need to bring a sim here. Um, just to make sure everything's functional, but I guess we can do that after and kind of adjust. Or once we were set on things, but that'll probably be a minute. I'm a little indecisive in case you haven't already noticed. And then on top of that, um, there is also the aspect of ah okay. This is so like here's the thing. Like this is for my gameplay, so I'm not like trying to necessarily restrict packs. But I do tend to kind of try and like be like, okay, I think I'm gonna try to use mostly this one and this one so that I use more objects from those packs. So that I get to use new things. So I want to do some like build challenges and stuff too eventually. I'm just not there yet. But yeah. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you today? All right. So if we do kitchen here, then I think I want windows here and here. And I think I want like an island situation. Ha ha, it's from Sulani. No, that's not what I meant. I mean, yeah, I'm dumb. Sorry. I think I'm funny. That's what matters. Somebody thinks I'm funny. It just happens to be me. In which case, since we've extended this out, do we put another window? I'll open this so that you guys can see my horrible, horrible budgeting skills, even in a game. Because we are not limiting ourselves here. We are full sending, and we'll just get to it. We'll have a goal money wise, which I think will be nice because frankly, I'm kind of stuck when it comes to that because we don't really need money for anything. So I kind of like want to get rid of some of it. Uh, like that. You know, it would be a lot more helpful if you put in some saucer lights. You should work on that. Ah, that's one. Okay. There for now. And then also there for now. I'm gonna need more light than that, but it's fine for now. Okay. So we have our cute little island here. And then I kind of want to put, okay, so I want to bump these forward one. No, I don't. I know what I want to do. I just don't know what I want to do. Okay. I need to take this out one. And this is this is the other thing that I mean about chaos builds. Um, is that like I'm literally like bumping things out places just to make what I want fit. And then I look at it and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be ugly. And then we adjust the rooms a little bit more and add a little bit of space to make things easier. That's how this is that is exactly how this is gonna go down. Okay. Here we go. Oh, excuse me. I haven't been sleeping the best. And it really sucks, to be honest. It just is what it is, though. Okay. So that gap is way too big. Do I put it? Do we go there? Yeah. Okay, like that, maybe. And then corner and corner. Um, if you so here I am, like being like, hey, corner, corner, right? And then my brain just automatically was like, oh my god, we're working in a restaurant again. Look around the corner. Because that's what we used to yell. That was what they trained us to yell when we were coming in and around a corner that we couldn't see, especially if we were carrying something heavy. But also, even if you weren't, because somebody else might be, is you would yell corner. Um, and I feel like a lot of people who who worked in a restaurant, lived in a restaurant, who worked in a restaurant, has probably heard that at least once. Just corner. Um, that is my kind of PTSD for the day, to be honest. I worked in a restaurant twice. It was the same restaurant both times. But I worked in a restaurant twice, and there are things that I miss about it, but there are also things that I'm like, never. Uh, I should say, even if my body could handle um working in a restaurant again, I couldn't. Um, yeah, because I I don't know. It's just too much sometimes. So originally I wanted a sink here, right? And now I'm thinking sink here, move the windows, maybe do another one like there, and then make this the stove. I have family that told nightmarish stories about restaurants. It's really one of those things where I think there's a lot of camaraderie that comes from working in a restaurant. Um, but I feel like sometimes people forget that like those people are people too. Um, they're people too, and they're doing the best that they can for whatever reason, whether that's that's the shift that they can work to provide money to their families and that, or, you know, maybe they want to be in the culinary career, or like there's so many different things, but I do really I very firmly believe that a lot of it just comes down to remembering that people are people. And I don't mean to like sound some kind of way, I don't know. Just like just because they're doing a job that you don't want to do doesn't make them less of a person, you know? In some ways I think it kind of makes them more of a person. And that's my personal view. But just from the aspect of like none of this matches. Do we just not do top cabinets? Like I want to Twitch. Because none of these match, and apparently Island Living does not have upper cabinets. Do these ones? No, that's not gonna match. Nothing matches. That's too dark. And that's probably the closest I'm gonna get, to be honest. Move that way. And that way. Do we do that, or do we just do no upper cabinets? That looks kind of funny. Like, I could probably look the other way. No. Maybe if we got rid of the... I don't want to get rid of the windows. So no upper cabinets? Maybe like that? Maybe? Just do something interesting with the windows instead. So I put in cabinets like I want them in my actual house. And in my house, there's no such thing as too many cabinets. But that is because there's 6 people in my house, so we have a lot of dishes and stuff that accumulates. So sometimes I like forget that I am in fact in The Sims and I don't actually need upper cabinets. I kind of want to use the Dream Home Decorator chairs. But then if we use the Dream Home Decorator chairs, right, then that brings Dream Home Decorator into the equation. There is also the base game. Like, base game has some pretty nice options now. Decisions. Don't like them. What if we went dark? Or we could use the... What is that? Home Chef Hustle? I do like the Home Chef Hustle cabinets. I would need different... Ah! Didn't mean to do all that. Okay. Well, I want to keep my sink. I like that sink. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. That That I have not put move objects on yet. I don't know how I feel about that. I just haven't needed it yet, is really what it comes down to. It's just interesting to me. Like, do I challenge myself? No. I'll just turn it on as soon as I need it. Not gonna lie at all and pretend that that's not the case. This is supposed to go out like that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because then it leads right there to that archway. I'm considering, what if we, will you behave yourself, please? Thank you. What if we did that? What do we think about this? Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. We have a half fleshed out kitchen and a half fleshed out dining room. And we're 40 minutes in. I'm not gonna I don't want to rush the process. Like, this is a like a project, I guess. But like, I don't know. I want it to be something that I actually want to play in and spend time in. Cause I do want to like actually get to a point where I'm like, no, like we could actually have our 100 babies in here. Like we could like redo colors or like aesthetics or whatever, but like it's still the same house, you know? So I want something that kind of pulls that all in. What color? Um, do we just go for white? We'll do that for now. See where we end up. Because if we change the bar stools, that'll be a different story. Um, okay. So then, is this supposed to be? Oh, it's supposed to be like a thing on the other side. Oops. I made it look funky. Oh well. I didn't realize it was supposed to be like that. But we could, so like this is the kitchen, right? Put that to there. And maybe do like 2 tall cabinets there. Or we could just do like a little bathroomy area here. I like that. Troop. If we did it that like that, then we could put the doorway here. Okay. So no. Okay. What if we did that? Does that work? It does create like more space here, but I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. Um, I think the Sims will be able to more freely move around that way. But also, if we're gonna do that, then I kind of want to put that there. I'm going for like big, bougie, lots of space. It's about time that our girl. Listen, if we survive the triplets, like that's what it. This is our. I don't know, our consolation prize, because I'm sure we'll have it happen again. Okay. Do. Okay. There is also the aspect of like gameplay and making gameplay easier, but like I feel like no matter how I design my Sims houses, they always end up being like a hot mess. Okay, what if we made the bathroom off the kitchen like a little more like beaten down almost? Okay. And then I'm honestly thinking of copying it, to be honest. Turning it around, putting it here, and then making this area a the master bedroom. So that it's like a almost like a wraparound sort of situation. Because I think the living room is gonna go 3. That. Then something like that, like a big open area. Because I want to actually like knock this out. Like this is all one area. Then maybe this could be I don't know, like her office. But anyways, then we'll make her bedroom like here, mom's bedroom, or the matriarch's bedroom, I guess. Cause it won't, in theory, it won't always be the same matriarch. In theory. But I'm sure it'll shift at some point. Oh, not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, and then 1, 2, and we'll put you there for now while I figure out the layout of what's going on here. All right, so I need to turn this up. My back is. Hurting. There we go. Okay. Shoop. Um. So I think I want to do. I'm kind of thinking flooring. Just to get like an idea. I do love the eco lifestyle flooring. I think it fits incredibly well. So flooring, I'm gonna change it for the kitchen as well. Uh, brain, brain. I lost it. I lost my brain. Flooring, bathroom, not bathroom, kitchen. Kitchen was gonna change. Thank you. See? Psh, we got this. All the time. That is what goes on in my head all the time. It's just like brain, no, what were we doing? Going over everything and then it's like, that's what it was. Or you forget it and it never comes back and it just lost forever. Which is very sad, but sometimes the case. Ooh, I don't think I've actually looked at this. Ooh. Is it too much? I think it might be too much. I think it might be too much for a beach house vibe. Thinking it's too strong. What if can we do the gray? Is the gray still too busy? Or does it help? Does it help? Turn the grid off to see. Or we could, instead of extending it out to here, we could put the wood back here. I think that's what it is. I think that's the move. For sure. I like the idea of the whites. Ooh, I like the white and blue. Yes. I think it complements the like creamy color of the. Oh, I promise you sand will get in here. Sand gets everywhere. Everywhere. Forever. Forever. Um, I I enjoy greatly the past couple times we've been to like see my parents. We have rented a car. And um because like does that look weird for a beach house? Is it and doesn't make it too dark? I think it makes it too dark. Is it too dark? I think so. What if we did this? Ooh. Yes. Yes. I think we just might need more lights in here. Okay. I kind of love that. I'm not gonna lie. I think we need like I love this movie. This movie cracks me up. And it's something about I don't even know what his name is, but it's the actor who plays Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang. I guess technically and young Sheldon. Um he is the voice of the little alien guy in the movie Home if you've never seen it. And it's very interesting. It's cute. I love that movie. I love this movie. Hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. Um, trash can. Trash can. And normally, in a lot of my builds, I will put um like pet stuff, but we obviously don't have pets in this one, nor do we want pets in this one because they take up room in the household. So we will just put our handy dandy trash can here. Yeah, we'll just go with white. That's fine. Um, dining room's over here. Beautiful. We can make this the living room. Let's go television first. Uh, do we use the frame TV? I did say we were going bougie. I said we were going big or going home. So there is that. Boom. You know what we do need in the kitchen? We need curtains. And I'm going to, I don't know what curtains I'm using in the kitchen. I do know what curtains I'm using in here. Ah, go back. Okay. Can I change the color of this actually? Yes. We can be white. Perfect. Gorgeous. Um, can I copy you and paste you out here? Oh, see, there it is. We made it almost an hour before I had to turn on BB.move objects. And just for the sake of putting it out there for you, because it stuck in my head because I heard it on repeat from creators. But it helps. It helps a lot. So, um, to get to that, you're gonna do Control Shift C on your keyboard. This is for PC. I don't know how to do it on console. I'm so sorry. But you do Control Shift C. The first thing you're going to do is just testing cheats true, and it will tell you if cheats are on or not. So mine are enabled. you would then go to bb.moveObjects on. Move objects cheat is now on. And then for debug ants, bb.show hidden bb.move objects, and then it's bb.show hidden objects. Oh, bb.show hidden objects on. I don't know. I don't know. Only to move objects. Put things where I want them so they look pretty, not so that they're, I don't know, like certain things. Did you not know I did that? Might be. Sorry to burst that bubble for you. Just kidding. I have not done any cheating for the baby challenge. Other than move objects. Just throwing that out there. That's not true. We cheated. I think we cheated Sonic's needs once when he was an infant. Because I had told them, like, I don't know how many times to feed that poor kid, and they didn't. We might have cheated once. Speaking of, you were not here, and I don't know if you like watch back the VODs. You don't have to. But Snake is a toddler now. Just throwing that out there for you. And we got him pretty close to aging him up. If I can either get this more done, or if I get bored of it, I'll go back to playing, or maybe we'll do this for a little bit longer and then we'll switch to gameplay for a little bit. I don't know, you guys let me know. Ah, that's in there. I'm sorry, that was a weird noise. If there's anything that you notice that I say a lot, you should call me out on it, by the way. Because I'm interested to know like what my catchphrases are, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. Like I don't know. Really, really is one that I say all the time. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, and then there's like actual cabinets that go with that. I just have to find them. They're right here. I found them. There and like there, maybe? We could incorporate them into emotes for definitely. Which was the other reason that I was like interested to hear. Like that'd be fun. So I am glad we're thinking on the same page. I have been watching so much stream the past couple days, but it's because like I have to like defend it or something. I don't know. Simsy's doing her St. Jude fundraiser this month. So I wouldn't say I'm a religious like Simsy watcher. Like if she's on and I'm not doing anything, I watch. Or like when I was working, I kind of started watching Cindy religiously just because she normally streams at like 4 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock um, Eastern time, and it ended up like her streams usually ended around the same time that my work day did, so I could like pass the time watching her for the rest of the day. Ah, man, I was hoping my junk man would pick up that frame and stuff, but he did not. That's fine. My trash goes out tonight anyway. Okay. I think we need a rug for the dining room, and we need to figure out wallpaper for the dining room because I was just kind of like halfing through things to just kind of mark them out, and now I'm like scatterbrained. So yeah. What's up, bud? Um, the one that I was thinking the most about for like an emote or even like a once the channel hopefully at some point gets bigger and we can start like getting points and you can start like redeeming points and stuff. Um just random catchphrases that I say like all the time, just audios of them. Um I don't know. Uh but I was for the one I was thinking it because it would be funny because I don't know how I would type it out, but like whenever I get caught up on my words or like things get like all mixed up, I go not a clue how I would like put that in an emote, but it'd be really funny to just be like, I don't know. I thought that one would be kind of funny. Maybe not. Tell me if I'm being dumb for sure. What if we did this? Just something plain for the dining room? We don't have, somehow, and I think it baffled everybody, to be honest. Chicken nuggets? Everybody else says their thing. Why not? True. Very true. I don't know. Sometimes I like feel silly about things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We are, I guess, gonna take a little break here. Um, I'm gonna get this guy some chicken nuggets because it is chicken nugget time. Um, nugget time might be a good one. Just like an emote, just like screaming, just like nugget time. Okay. All right. Give me a minute. I'm also gonna see if I can get the music to come on. No, I don't think it's gonna come on today, which is very sad. It makes me sad. Um, but we will be right back. So why don't I'm gonna do some stuff, but you guys should do the stuff too, like go to the bathroom or grab a drink or just stand up and stretch because we've been sitting here for like an hour. So yeah. And then when I get back, we will discuss if we're gonna keep building or if we should jump to gameplay. Okay? So we'll be right back. Don't know why I just put up a peace sign. Man, it is one of those days. Be right back. All right. We're back. Um, so what should we do? Should we build some more, or should we um some kind of music? Oh yeah, in background, I'm trying to turn it down. I was jamming out yesterday. Yes. Um, are you still hearing it? You shouldn't be, because it's playing through my echo, not my. Oh, nope, that would be why. Okay, hold on. That's what it is. Thanks for the heads up. Um, I appreciate it. You should definitely get to bed if it's that late. Goodness gracious. Um, for sure. Because I appreciate it though. I appreciate the work. I'll try to be quiet. Maybe I'll try and be able some soothing talking and maybe you can fall asleep. I don't know if that helps you or not. Also, I don't know how long I can stay chill like this. I'm not a chill person today. I'm a really high energy person today. Um, which I'm really not sure what it's about. Okay. So what if I put, ooh, I like this. I don't, let's base game. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this painting or paid much attention to it anyway. Can it not? Does it have any? No, that's all it is, but it's very interesting. Thank you. I hope you get some sleep. What's up, buddy? A drink? You can go get drink. You can go get soda. No? Well, then go get water bottle. I'll open it. Are you eyeballing my Dr. Pepper? Yeah. Um, I don't necessarily think it's too much to have them right there like that. I know it's kind of samey, but I really like it. I think I like the way it frames the doorway. I'm gonna keep building. That's kind of how I don't. I'm not against gameplay today. I'm just not like super. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think that's the one I want either. I want like that's the new one, but I want the wide one that's new. Where? I feel like I'm going crazy now. I swear I am. Is it that one? It's that one. Okay. I feel better now. I thought I was going crazy. Um okay, and then can I want to like center that between the two. Right there. And then same with this one. Like there. Yes. Beautiful. And then I want to find a carpet. And I think I want to find a carpet I'm gonna try and find one that's got some like blue and pink in it, I think, to kind of tie in the two rooms together. Baby blanket. Boom, done. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you? We are building a new house for my 100 baby challenge. I'm just already avoiding having to take care of my triplets, to be honest. We have had 16 babies, but she just had triplets. And then on top of that, like we have an adult in the house, so that's helpful, right? But we were gonna have two adults in the house. Um, so yeah, we had twins in the house, right? And they were adults, and we were gonna keep them until she had the babies to make sure that we had like adults to help take care of them. So that we didn't like run mom absolutely ragged. And we got invited to go to like the Spice Festival. And so I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. And we'll take all our two adult twins and our teen with us, right? They can eat some food and have some fun because they all needed fun. The toddler was asleep and she hadn't had the babies yet. And while we were there, I was like, oh, they can play basketball at the court or whatever. No big deal. And then next thing I know, one of our twins was dying from freezing to death, and I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry. I was so upset. Um, and then to top that off, right? Um, that set of twins specifically were named uh Spyro and Sparks because all of our kids are named after video games. And Sparks is the one who died. And if you ever played Spyro, you will know that Sparks is actually the little firefly guy that follows Spyro around and you like kill or you I mean yeah, you like kill the little other little creatures around each world to feed Sparks so that Sparks is alive. So, yeah. It was like it hit hard. It like I have never been so attached to a sim. It's also our second adult kid to have died. So like I mean, cool. Um like they counted, right? But like I get attached to these guys. Especially honestly, I feel like the twins even more so because like you're like, okay, now your brother, okay, now you, okay, like they are like almost one person. So it's yeah, I don't know. It hit hard. I'm not gonna lie. You got chicken nuggets. Um, but yeah, it was nuts. Um, you got nuggets. They are on your plate. What am I gonna put on the outside of this house? I don't know what I want to do. for the outside. Because I'm tired of looking at drywall, honestly. It's kind of messing with my. I need to like start to kind of visualize everything now. And this is where like you really have to trust the process. This is where I start to get really chaotic. Um and you just hold on is all I can really give you. I always enjoy like the way that my stuff turns out. Well, that's not true. That's not true at all, actually. But it I just had a brilliant idea. Okay. So, what if we put that there, right? And then we make this. So we're going to make her room a little bit smaller, but that's honestly still a pretty decent sized room considering the bed is only going to take up, like, let me just grab a bed for the sake of a bed. Like, the bed is only going to take up this much space in her room. Honestly, we could shrink her room. But anyway, so that could just be a full hallway, right? And then we can turn this into the tot infant room right here. So we might actually bump that right back out. But yeah, we could make this honestly, the infant room doesn't even need to be that big. And then we get a little bit more variation. Okay. And then we've got 2 bathrooms right there, so that works. And then honestly, what if we extended the tot room? Because then we can put toys and stuff in there too. And I kind of want to do that. Like, the tot room is big, but it's so that we can um, take care of them easier, I guess, is the best way to put it. Okay, so then what if we bump the infant room out one more time? I am so bad at planning out bathrooms and stuff. But I think we could put honestly, you could put a wall, right? And then you could put 2 showers. Because I think technically from a sim standpoint, that is enough. Like separation, privacy, or whatever. Plus, if they're giving them baths, it's not a big deal. Not that I mean, we haven't really needed it, but we also have triplets now, which we haven't had yet. So there's that. Every time I say that, I'm like, I don't want to, but I should really go to gameplay and try to get through these triplets. But I don't want to. I feel like the triplets are definitely going to be a matter of like, these are the ones that we just last the 5 days to age them up. because I don't think we're gonna get 9 milestones per 3 babies. That's insane. But anyway. Or we could completely separate them. But then they gotta walk through to walk. Yeah. Okay. See, this is where chaos ensues because now I have completely changed my mind. We're gonna make this a single bathroom. 1, 3. Rid of one of the top on the wall. Turn this way and shrink. Boom. This is pretty much how I build like all of my Sims bathrooms now, to be honest. Just kind of ends up being how it is. Ah, not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. The other thing is you'll see me zoom out a lot and kind of do this. Like, how easy is it gonna be for me to get, to the bathroom, to click on the bathrooms and stuff like that, especially from a like streaming standpoint, because I couldn't imagine watching somebody who's just like constantly bleh. That would make me feel sick. So, like, vertigo to the max. So we have like a more orangey tint of that. Do. And it kind of matches. It kind of doesn't, but it kind of does. Do I have a darker? And if I do, how much? Oh, that's perfect. It isn't quite the like wood stain I wanted, but this is The Sims, so like, do I, like, is it worth it? Is the color worth it? And frankly, like, yeah. So I think this is gonna end up being like our outside food area. I kind of want to do like an outdoor dining kitchen sort of like we're going bougie. I want to have them in this house and like be comfortable and enjoying life. Maybe like redecorating, redoing a room, changing colors, like something like that. But overall, like keeping the same floor plan kind of a thing. I don't know. It's kind of the vibe I'm going for, I guess. And I kind of flaked on what I was going to do with the outside. I gave up on that really fast. I got overwhelmed and was just like, nope. What if we did this? How does this look? What does this? I don't. I don't think I like this. Not with the dark. I feel like it needs to be a different color. There. What about that one? How does that look? I think that looks better. I have no, like, roof or anything. Like, I'm not even gonna touch the roof yet. Honestly, I'm not even sure why I decided to start playing with the siding. And I'm not stop with the pillars too, Sam. Jeez. Okay. Oh, the little Charizard's awesome. The little spinny Charizard. That's really cool. Sorry, I just realized that. It just caught my eye like I was going down the line of the chat, but I was looking at the bottom, so I missed the Charizards. Those are cool. I have not looked at or played with emotes very much on Twitch, so please do not worry at all about my random spastic. Hey, I like that. Is it that one? I think it's that one. But how do I feel about... I don't have anything that matches that. I guess we could keep the... We could totally keep the windows and stuff white, right? Right. I think we can keep... Honestly, I think we can keep the windows and the pillars white. That's fine. Okay. Oops. Okay. Do. Okay. So then we would want windows like here and then like here. I like having a window at the end of a big hallway like that. Although again, since it's a beach house, I think I'm actually gonna use these big walls, not the doors. Just the window. Boom and boom. It also lets in a lot of natural light, which I feel like a lot of beach houses actually kind of have. And then we'll get these sheer curtains to go over top of them. So you still get the light, but you don't get as much. Okay. And then now, see, now that feels ridiculous. So let me put some top beds in here. Let's see. We'll go from there. Okay. Kids room. Bed. Do, 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 okay. Hold on. Time out. You know, sometimes I almost say things out loud like that are just things that like pop into my head. Because of like inside jokes or whatever, but they don't. Okay. And now I've got music, so I'm good there. And it's not. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Figured my music out. Um, um, okay. I almost want to put one of these here, but I'm worried it'll block the door, which I think is why I didn't do it, to be honest. Oh, okay, right. I was going to, oh my goodness, put beds in here and to figure that out. Okay, so we can go 1, 2, 3. And then we can do 1. This way. And then can we get a changing table in here? Yes. Perfect. Excellent. And then we can. Oh, that's annoying. The OCD is so strong right now. That's kind of cool looking. What does that look like from the outside? Pretty similar. It clips pretty bad on the outside though. It doesn't clip as bad on the inside, but it does on the outside. Okay. So we won't do that. I was just curious what it looked like, but I don't know if I want to do that either though. What if we move you over here and we put you here and here? And then one there. Perfect. And then we can put a door right there. Mom's door can go right there. We could put either like a desk or something down here too. I think I kind of like the idea of a desk. Like, yeah, you can take off Mickey Mouse. I think I like the idea of. I'm just throwing a desk there for the sake of like showing where I want to put it. I think I like the idea of a desk right there. I don't know if that is functional. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to extend this hallway. Hmm. Oh, I never put a sink in there either. Interesting. There we go. Um, and then we can have like a little bit of, yeah, some wall there. And then I can put those right there and right there. And then I can put a piece right here. So it's more open. Ah, boom. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then we have enough room for the desk area. Yeah, buddy. What? What? No, we're not having chocolate right now. just turning on trolls and seeing what he's gonna do. What? You want minions? This is trolls. But I can turn on minions. Minions. I'm looking for minions. No minions? No minions. Hold on, I'm playing toddler TV charades. No, no num nums. You wanna watch this? Look. Look. Okay. I tried. Minions? Yeah. Okay. No, you're not having M&Ms right now. Dude, is this the song that like verbally? No. Okay. Um, what is it? Francesca Battistelli? I probably just butchered that. Okay. But um whoever she is, her music is verbally attacking me. In like the best way, but like being verbally attacked. No. Um yes, verbally attacked for sure. Just cuz like the one yesterday, like I was so overwhelmed yesterday. It was one of those days where like it started bad, so it seemed like it just didn't get better all day. And I went to run errands after Justin got home and was um good for the day because like that's how he and I operate. I fully understand that everybody does. And every relationship is different. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, um, the way that he and I operate is he gets to come home and try and like unwind a little bit and take care of what he needs to. Like if he wants to take a shower or anything like that. Um and then welcome in Frieza. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Um so did that. And then he was like, "Yeah, you're good. Go." So I ran errands, right? And I was mad because I was standing there and I was trying to give him the rundown on everything because, like, again, it was just like it seemed like it was one of those, it was a bad day. So, it ended up being like, uh, just like this kid did XYZ and so their punishment is XYZ, or this kid needs to get XYZ chores done and they've been sent to do it again like 4 times and still haven't gotten it done properly. Had a bit of that yesterday and I wanted to cry. I think I wanted to cry as badly as they were crying. And it's just like we're at the point of like uh I'm just gonna keep sending you back to do it until you get it through your head that it needs to be done properly. I love my son to death, but he is 13, so he's at the point where we are raging idiots, and that's just what it is. No. Distraction word. We are lighting a candle. There's a fuzzy in there. I'm not worried it might catch. There we go. Okay, it burned. That was all I needed. I was a little concerned about it. So I forget what this one smells like. It'll be better once it's calmed down a little bit. I want to smell it, but I don't want flames up my nose. This one is Starlit Skies by Mainstays, which is the Walmart brand. Um, Not that you asked for any of that information. I'm so sorry. Do we just use a base game door, or we could also use an eco lifestyle door? What is that? What are the swatches on this one? Because I feel like I never used this one. What if we did that? I feel like I never used this one. So I'm interested. What do the island living ones look like? Cause like I've looked at all of these doors before. Don't get me wrong. However, knowing what packs they're from without like specifically using them is insane. Unless you like, I could tell you some of the newer packs because I know what we got. Cause like I use it so much because I love it. Okay, so those are all like sliding doors. And then Island Living has okay. Oh, Island Living has this one. We could do that instead of the eco lifestyle one. And then if we do that, we can put the curtain. Okay, so if we move this over one, make it centered anyway. Then we can take one of these windows and put it here. Ooh, and we can put the window back here too. And we can put curtain. Okay, wait. So then we can take out that piece and that piece and that piece. And then do 1, 2, and then 1. I like that. Is it too much curtain? Do we do that? Do we open it up more? Meh. Like that? We could also, because it is like a beach house, and I did talk about making like an outdoor kitchen sort of area, we could do the same thing on this side. It takes up 4, so it's gonna take. Oh. I'm not going to be able to keep the windows on each side if I do it over here. But that's okay. Yeah, because we would center it here. And then grab this one and put that there as well. Yeah. How do we feel about that? How do we feel? How do we feel? What are we thinking? There. It is like going to be like the house that they live in, but I do definitely want to give it like a beach house vibe. So um and then at that point, like, do we just make it wrap around since it is in fact a beach house? We haven't added bedrooms or anything yet, so no. The answer is no. We're not doing that yet. In which case, I guess we would go. Okay, so I think I want this to be like the outside edge of the house. Obviously, I put windows there. So we're gonna move the house to more center it. Or not center it, but put it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Excellent. You know, the more I look at that color, the more I don't like it. And I hate that. I think I like that eco lifestyle door. Because I think we discussed that island living wise, I don't got much. This is base game and island living. I don't have anything that's like screaming at me, you know? Um, yeah. Like they just don't feel like they fit very well. I think I like the eco lifestyle one the best. So we'll bring you here. Excellent. Okay. And then what if we from there, right? We go to here. Oh, we did use for rent. Oops. I was looking for almost like a gray. Not like a drywall gray, but just like gray. Something neutral. Do we use the Batu walls? But tell me why that's the exact texture I was looking for. Yep. Uh, no, I refuse. We can use these. Oh. Okay. Maybe we'll do a darker color, like accent wall. Yeah. Okay. 2, and then that goes all the way back to here. Excellent. I am gonna switch this up. I just wanted it to be like, I don't know, better. That sounds kind of bad, but I wanted to mock it up so I could kind of get a feel for where I was putting things. Kind of like the infant room. I wanted to check out the tot room as well. Okay. And we're gonna go with 4 tot beds, and I think I want to put them up against the wall here. Do I bump? That makes it a long, skinny room. I don't like that. If I put a door there or there, if I put it there, okay, then I can go into the top beds and kind of place them right here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Or do we 1, 2, 3, 4 then? And I'm gonna bump this over because I'm gonna bump this whole room over so that we have room for the toddler toys and stuff too. Because then they don't necessarily have to leave the tot room and be a menace to society. The kitchen's right there. But that makes me kind of want to put them on. Okay. Or we could, and it sounds kind of bizarre, I'm not gonna lie. But what if we did like a half wall situation right there? Half wall. Not a full wall. Half wall. Okay? Half wall. And put a bed here and a bed here. And then a bed here. And a bed here. And then all of the play stuff could be back there. Is kind of what I was thinking. How many tiles was that? That's 5. Or we could put, yeah, because that makes more sense to me, is to do it this way. Honestly, there's part of me that wants to make it a full wall. Like completely wall that off and then do like an archway. Like it was meant to be like a walk-in closet sort of a situation, but she repurposed it to be like a play area for the toddlers because she just like couldn't handle all the kid crap or out and around all the time. Don't blame her. I would also lose my mind. But yeah, because then it's 2 separate rooms. So you could have tots sleeping in this area and playing in that area and not have the 2 having issues. Not that the light doesn't usually bother them unless they're like light sleepers. And then we could also back this up more. Yeah. I'm very comforting, like a nice meatloaf. I'm pretty delicious. I love Gru. I love Gru. Gru is hysterical to me. Oh, it like hurts, but in the best way. Okay. Boom. I like that. And then same here. And then do like 3 across here. I like that. This is gonna be the most chaotic roof in the world. Well, maybe not, cause we could like, if we build a ceiling. I mean, again, we haven't even done like the bedrooms and stuff yet, so there's also that. But um, we could build a second floor. I don't really want to build a second floor. I would like to keep everybody on the same page, but sorry, I have a cyst on the back of my ear because I wore earrings the other day. It's just dumb. This is why I don't wear earrings. Anyway, okay, we will hold off on that for now then. What if we put some Blarfies in here? Dude, those guys are creepy. Excuse me. Okay, toy box. Hear me out. Blarfy. Where's the dino? Or the dinosaur? Okay, the unicorn and the dinosaur. So then we have 2. Oh, I think they might block the doorway that way. I don't know if they'll be able to get past each other if we do that way. Okay. New plan. We do that over here. Boom. Okay. Excellent. And then let's see. Okay, and then we could do a couple of these. These are from the it's from custom content. It's a it comes with like different toys for them to build skills. My favorite by far being where are they? Is it in toys? Did I just miss it? Yeah, so like you can have a drawing pad. This helps with their imagination, as does the racetrack thing right here. You can put these blocks down. That's base game. But they'll do that. Excuse me. This little basketball hoop is really good for their movement skill. So I tend to have at least 2 of them at any given time. I'll probably have another one outside somewhere for them. And then There's a stacky one. That I'm missing. What? How did we even end up? Yeah, thank you. Where? I'm losing my mind. This little play telephone is the most adorable thing in the world, and they can learn skills off of that one too. Okay, we're just gonna go with content custom. There we go. There it is. Rock-a-stack. Rock-a-stack is my favorite. They learn so much so fast with Rock-a-stack. I think the xylophone is really good for imagination too. Okay, communication, imagination, movement, thinking, potty. Okay, so let's move this Rock-a-stack into here then. And but we can also there we go. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Do 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 do. Okay. Sorry, I had to reset my heating pad because my back is grumpy today. I don't know what that is. And then there's different like toys that they can play with too. Okay. So there's toddler toys. Oh, potties. Potty, potty, potty. Potty, 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 potty. And then we don't need, okay. What is that? A toddler crafting station? Whatever. What is this? A little lunchbox. Okay. Um, uh, brain. Brainy brain, brain, brain. Potties. That's what we were gonna do. We were gonna do potties, guys. Okay. I love this little toddler potty. I think it's the most adorable thing in the world. Okay. So we have toddler books, and then we got 2 potties. We're probably gonna need 3, but that's just what we're going with. I kind of thought about putting a doorway here to connect the 2 rooms, but then I was like, I feel like that's too much with like if we're pretending this is like a walk-in closet situation or used to be, you know? So, excellent. We're getting places. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Um, what is everybody else thinking so far? How are we feeling about the build? And when I ask, like, I mean, try to be nice about it, but like, I can take like negative feedback. So, like, if you don't like it or there are things that you think should change, like, I'm all for hearing what you got to say. So, just throwing that out there. I kind of wish I hadn't put that way now, but whatever. I almost want to put a wall here. I don't know why you would. Like, it doesn't necessarily make sense. But in my head, it also kind of does because we have this random bathroom door in the kitchen now. Like, the way that, I don't know, the way that I set it up is just weird. So now, I don't know. Can I like lay this out so that I can put the door this way? Can I change the way I laid this out? What if we went that way? And then honestly, we could even make like a different bathroom setup here. Like a counter with clutter. Like she wouldn't actually be able to use it because of where the toilet is, but like just to kind of clutter it and make it look like more used, you could put like toilet paper and stuff up there. Like it's just kind of like a bizarre the way that it was built or something. I don't know. Um, and then we could even copy this because I feel like that makes more sense. That like this kind of stuff would just get copied into the bathrooms because they're right there. Like we might change hers and redo it, but like it would totally make sense that this would also be a thing. um, or do we? What if we took a chunk of her room? But I feel like this is unless you did like tall cabinets, but honestly, you could just do tall cabinets like right there. So boom, boom. Then we can put that there, I guess. No. What if we what if we did this? What if we did this? I'm so sorry. Okay. But this is why I say like my building style is kind of hectic. I think it honestly gives people anxiety. But you know, sometimes the way people build gives me anxiety. So yeah, that's what I have to say to that, to be honest. Um, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Are we good there? Okay. And then like that. Let's get these over. That doesn't look too bad. I don't hate it. And that is a good thing. Okay, bump that there. Bump that there. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to shorten this. Oh, we did. We did shorten that. 100% did. Okay. And then this can get bumped in because I'm trying to keep it fairly square. But anyways, okay, so we're not doing too bad here. I do need to adjust the windows then. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. And then this gets scooched it in. Oh, I don't like that. I guess you can go there. Because I don't like you any closer than that. I could put you over here and then move you to be here. I could do that. And then bump that there. But I might as well leave it there. Yeah. And then this. And this. Dining room can stay stuck out. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Well, I don't understand why it has outside paper on it, though. Is that? How bizarre is that? And then I'm thinking a half wall right here. Half walls are kind of like my obsession right now. Especially to like separate rooms but still keep the floor plan open. To like allow for the separation, but not, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Um, so then we could add, I don't want to add a sliding window there. I don't, because we're still adding bedrooms. Okay. So we are going to make like a hallway behind the TV then. And we will and then this can be this. And we can, yes. Yes. Perfect. But if we're gonna do that, then I hate the way I adjusted all of this. Like, I am really not happy with how I moved everything. I just feel like that's so narrow now. Like, it needs to be bumped out another one. But I guess we could put this here. Possibly. This, like that, for now. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. Okay. So the thought process was hallway, three, and three. Yeah. Okay, well, if we bump the living room one more, then we can move that there. Center the TV back on this wall. And then hallway, hallway, bathroom. I don't want. Okay, we may just have to ditch that idea for now. I'll leave the door there. It's just like maybe I need to just give up for the day. I may just need to give up for the day. We are at like 2.5 hours. All right, I will save and go to manage worlds. Or not go to manage worlds, go to my main menu. Oh my goodness. There's our little fam right there. Buck and Bob and Daisy May. Where are the triplets? Um so yeah. That was nice. That was a nice chill stream, especially after the triplets being born. I'm not I'm not looking forward to it at all, guys. Not in the slightest. I am actually kind of terrified. Low key. High key. I know it is 11 o'clock and I have a workout that I need to get done today. Thank you. Um, because apparently when you're signed into iCloud, you also get told that how how bad does this goose egg look? It's not. It doesn't look as bad as it feels. It's like this big. So it's like between here, between these fingers, and then so like I don't know, like a circle. I wasn't expecting it to be like a circle though because of the way that I'm pretty sure I hit either the edge or the corner. I don't know. Simsy's on now? Jeez. So first off, I was gonna like raid, but I only have two people. So there's that. Where's my stream manager? Ah, alright. Whoa. Okay, well, so here's the thing. I'm not gonna raid with two viewers, plain and simple. Oh, four viewers. It says I have four viewers. Hi, everybody. Hi at the same time. I mean, we can raid if you guys want to. I just um don't necessarily know if we have a lot of people. Um, let's see here. Oh, what's that? Okay. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know. I guess I'm shy, so I personally am not gonna rate anybody. I would recommend if you're into Sims, go check out Simsy. If you've never heard of Simsy, she is a huge Sims creator, and she's currently raising money for St. Jude. So that's where I'm gonna head to hang out and watch and lurk. She broke like 200K yesterday. I haven't looked. Let's see. I haven't looked today. Let's see what she's at. She's playing Stardew right now. She's at 212. That's crazy. Her next like big goal is 300K. Um, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna head. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I appreciate you guys, and I will be back tomorrow morning. Bye.